What's up, fight fans, moviegoers, Jedi, Sith, comic book collectors, comic book creators, figure collectors, diorama makers, and people on all walks of life? Welcome. I'm Jay Cotto, the Boxing Jedi, and welcome to the Boxing and Jedi's Temple. And this is another boxing video. And just basically, I'm going through a lot of boxing forums on Facebook, and I'm seeing the most ridiculous shit being posted. So I just figured I'd just come and talk to you guys about something, because you know me, I don't like my people drinking the poison. So I'm gonna try my best here, okay? Now, before I go in, I want to give the Tyson Fury fans a warning because what's about to be talked about, and most likely will be talked about this morning by us later on, it's more than likely that a lot of Tyson Fury fans who have heard me give Tyson Fury his credit when it was due are basically going to be upset simply because of what's been being reported and what's being said. You guys already know my take on this on this era. It comes to a point that I feel that guys in this era don't fight enough. So henceforth, if you don't fight enough, you really won't know what the fuck you're doing. So now we've got this thing going around now where you've got people talking about Muhammad Ali would have ran into problems back then if he was facing a Tyson Fury. Let me explain something to you now. Remember that I'm speaking to the people that have said this. So if you're a Tyson Fury fan and you are not agreeing with this does not pertain to you. If you're a Tyson Fury fan and you yourself are saying, no fucking way, this does not pertain to you, this is pertaining to those that actually think that these fighters of today can match up with fighters of yesteryear's era. When yesteryear's era, even the mediocres that you guys call cab drivers, I said this once, I say it a million times, would have practically washed all of these guys simply because they fought 4, 5, 6 times a year. I don't want to hear nothing about the demographics is different within the sport of boxing because it's not that much different in any other sport. Now, a lot of people like to say you can't bring up any other sport, but yes, you can when it comes to the fact that why have all other sports not changed? The competition is basically the same, and here in a full contact sport, you're making excuses as well as wanting more money for less fighting. I mean, you see, so things do have to be uncovered. I don't care if you cape for your fight. I don't care if you cape for Tyson Fury. Now, you have to be out of your fucking mind to actually think that Tyson Fury would have had the same movement or much better movement, or even his movement would have given Muhammad Ali any types of problems. You must be out of your mind. I'm sorry. But even Tyson Fury does not add up to fighting a Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali would have washed Tyson Fury easy. Believe that. Tyson Fury, his movement, his skill is good enough for this era. If he's making a lot of mistakes in this era, what makes you think he was going to go up against a great like that, like Muhammad Ali, who hardly made mistakes when throwing punches, who was more accurate than any heavyweight that's out there? Take a good look at this now. I don't care how much you love Tyson Fury. If you're a fighter of this generation and you're telling me shut the fuck up, I don't know what I'm talking about. I think you should really, really fill up your boxing Rolodex with a lot of information on Muhammad Ali and basically all types of fighters he has fought. You know what I mean? When losing to Norton and everybody else, and you gotta understand he was away, and even on the decline, Muhammad Ali was still untouchable in certain spots in fights. Tyson Fury right now is one of the kings within the heavyweight division in this era. Okay, there's still a lot of people that Fury has not fought in this era. You have to start with a Chisora, a White. You have to start with a, you know what I mean? You have to start with guys that at least Anthony Joshua has fought. And I'm not saying that Anthony Joshua would have given Muhammad Ali any type of competition as well, because Anthony Joshua probably would have got hands put on him faster. You know what I mean? The thing here is you can't give these guys credit because they won a title and because they're doing things that are very mediocre within their era, but then saying that it's done much better than the guys that did it in their era, when these guys have more accolades and more fucking achievements than these guys in this era. I don't understand that. That's like saying, that's like saying right now, that's like saying, you know, that's like saying in baseball that hitters of today are better than hitters within the Yankee era of the 80s or the 90s, which it would be bullshit. The same thing is happening with LeBron James versus Michael Jordan. LeBron James is a young cub compared to Michael Jordan. LeBron James is a young cub compared to Kobe Bryant. And I'm not saying that because the man is resting in past. No, it's just when you have accolades, when you have rings, when you have championships, when you have those up there, when you are able to lead a team, when you don't abandon your team, when you don't do things that actually fuck your record up and give you a blemish, and if you're actually a real fan of this whatever fucking sport you are, you would fucking not omit that one blemish. You would put that in there, because that too, just like you would take in accomplishments and accolades, you should take in the fighter's mistakes as well, because this is what makes the fighter. So when it all boils down to it, this is all opinion. That's all it is opinion. But what I am stating is fact. Muhammad Ali would not have had a hard day in the ring with Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, none of these guys. None of these guys. None of them. None of them. And just because you see some movement today, just because you see some accomplishments being set up, doesn't mean that you completely know your boxing. Doesn't mean that your fighter is a full-fledged fucking boxer and he should be called a fucking legend or a great. Does not mean there are a lot of shells to fill in within this body of work called boxing by these fighters. And some of them are doing it, and a lot of them are not. Okay? And if you're, I'm not taking anything away from Tyson Fury. I give Tyson Fury all his credit. He beat the shit out of Deontay Wilder twice. You know what I'm saying? My man right now is like the second next to Anthony Joshua, best heavyweight in his era in that division. No doubt. No doubt. See, but now it comes to the part where you guys are gonna come up with, oh, but look at a guy like White. He's being cheated by the WBC. Listen, this is not our fault as fight fans. This is his promoter's fault. It's his fault, as well as his manager. You know what I'm saying? Those guys can work that out. Those guys have a job to do, and they're not doing their job. My man should have already been on the resume of Wilder. If he's already on the resume of, you know what I'm saying? And Tyson Fury needs to come back and get a White, a Chisora, you know what I'm saying? Opponents that Anthony Joshua has fought. The real unified champion. You know what I'm saying? Had Deontay Wilder had all three straps and fought the way Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury did, then he would be credible, but he's not. So I can't throw him into this argument. On top of that, he's already washed. Ali would have beat the shit out of fucking Deontay Wilder. And those that are saying, no way, get the fuck out of here, now you're just hating. No, it's true. My man didn't have the basics. Muhammad Ali would have broke him down with the basics. Nothing too complicated. Just a jab, couple of hooks. You know what I'm saying? And just using footwork. That's all Ali would have needed for Deontay Wilder, son. You know what I'm saying? He most likely would have rope a dope the nigga. And this is what I mean. You guys are not looking at the ring intelligence of Muhammad Ali. If that fight ever happened in any other lifetime, you got to understand, if Ali's coming with the same skill set, he's got crazy ring generalship over Fury. Okay, he may have height, he may have just because you're bigger and stronger does not mean you're going to win the fight all the time. It's going to have to consist of skill. And Muhammad Ali had too much fucking skill. The man was so skilled that he never went for body blows, bro. It was all head work. You know how hard that is to just keep targeting the head and never go for bodies, bro? That's targeting. Tyson Fury does not consist of that. Yes, he's a good fighter. Yes, he's a good fighter in his era. Soon to be great. Just like Anthony Joshua. And just like any heavyweight that will continue to fight hard, continue to talk lineal, continue to, you know what I mean, keep the sport prestigious. But that I will give him. But now all of this with all this boxing news 24 and all of you guys out there, all of you irresponsible journalists that are out here putting these premature notions out there, I'm starting to think that your job is easy to do. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna go as far as to say your job is very, 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 very easy to do. I mean, think about it. Think about it. You can just write down your opinion and state it as fact and then press it. And that's how credible you are? Really? Okay, well, this is why the Ring magazine has become totally irrelevant. Okay, Dan Rafael, the only credible fucking responsible journalist out there, was let go. Right? So now we're gonna have a whole platter full of fanboy fucking reporters that are not going to be unbiased and are going to call their opinions fact. This is where the brainwashing comes in. This is where all of this sets in. On you fight fans that are weak and believe everything, believe in propaganda, believe in all that shit. This will fuck you up. This is why uploaders like myself and the other guys I roll with are here to pull you out of that matrix. And I'm going to stand on what I'm saying. And if anybody wants to debate, we can debate. But Tyson Fury will not or would not have given Muhammad Ali a hard day at the office. I'm sorry. None of these heavyweights would have been able to do that. Otherwise than that, I'm your boy Jay Cotto, aka Baba Yaga, aka Jay Wick, aka the Junkyard Dog, aka the Boxing Jedi. God bless, stay vigilant, catch you on a few.